Let's see. So, Fire Within Nerika. At the Disciples of Anu Haven of Nerika, a mutated worm infestation is causing serious problems. Locals have placed their hopes in Taxiarch Nurgle. Oh, well, that's a bad sign. The Disciples' greatest military hero, but Nurgle is said to be fighting a series of pitched battles against the Pandorans, has been unable to help. We could eradicate the infestation ourselves, helping the Haven, and creating a good first impression with the faction. Eliminate the mutated worm infestation. Sure. So we got a couple of levels to work with here. Bash and melee attacks deal more damage, or all attacks that damage target also inflict viral per bullet. Cool. Biochemist, that's kind of pricey. How much does he still have? Everybody gotta go fast. Yeah, aiming system seems like it was not polished. Namely, nearby obstacles need to become transparent if you can shoot through them. I think the main issue is just the way the aiming system currently works is it's based on where the gun is held by the character, and they will not move the gun around terrain. So specifically, if there's a low wall in front of you, your character will just hold their gun at the low wall, unless you specifically tell them to manually shoot it, at which point they'll hold it over. And that's the issue. At least for me. So Overwatch cost is reduced. Cool. I was really hoping I could level up Perception on this character and just go for, like, max range, but... well, gotta go fast. It's weird to think we might actually, like, just max this character's speed out. I was hoping for more stats here, actually. Like, why is accuracy not a stat? Or, like... some other stuff. Tried hitting the aim reticle when shooting to zoom. I can mess around with it. Maybe it's there. See, oh, so there's return fire. Yeah, we'll get a return fire, obviously. Do you want to save up? So, new class, secondary class to train in, Sniperist, sniper rifle proficiency with extra damage and -4 willpower. That might not be a bad idea. A bunch of characters that can snipe seems worthwhile, though sniping has not worked for me that well yet. That said, we need movement speed. More so than anything else. Okay, is that good? That's almost good. We want to go back to volume. There's a new gun. I do not know what that file folder looking thing is. Oh. I do not have the research to manufacture this item. It doesn't look like I can reverse engineer it, so I want to give him the Gauss machine gun, because ammo capacity, yeah, so this only fires one per time, once. I want him to use this. Effective range is 9, effective range is 17. Oh, so the one issue is... yeah, so... no ammo for it. I have a little bit. The main issue, though, beyond that, is... the cannon has double the range right now. And this guy moves very slowly. And so even if I picked up the cannon, I don't think it would be a good idea. You do not have ammo for it. I have ammo for it. Right here. Like, don't... I'm gonna wave it in your face a little bit, because 3 people are like, Water, you don't have ammo for it. And it's like... I have ammo for it. If I say I have ammo for it, believe me. Arguing with me on whether or not I have a thing that I'm holding in my hand is silly. I know, but like, come on. But no, we're gonna keep with the cannon. thing is, we want to give the guy a minigun. We want to give the guy a minigun because he does viral damage per bullet. So the more bullet he pumps out, the better. Problem is, I don't want to lose the range at this point, and I can't manufacture more ammo for the thing yet. Maybe? We might be able to manufacture ammo freely. The main issue is we can't remake the gun. I don't think that bothers me that much yet. Oh, ammo doesn't replenish after battle, I think. We'll have to double check. Do they not reload? No. Every character reloads between fight. It's spare mags don't. Okay, so kill all enemies as usual. Pretty clustered location. Anything up high? Well, we could, humorously enough, this is a long area. We could put master volume up here, which would be hilarious, but so terribly risky. That said, he hasn't taken any damage yet. Where are my enemies? Found them. Okay. So this is important for a couple of reasons. One, now we know where they are. Two, now we might be able to grenade them. Oh. Well, that was a good choice of things. Really? Okay. Can I shoot it? No. I'm just gonna go over here. I don't know if the worms have a ranged attack. Okay. Where else can I go?
Smells like trouble.
I'm gonna go right there. Doesn't have anything else to do. Doesn't have anything else to do. Gonna go right here. Yeah, the worms have an attack, but is it ranged?
Gotta keep on pushing.
Because I'm unsure on that one.
On my way. Zooming in.
There we go. And we're probably good. I'm sorry, what? I'm gonna have to work on Master Volume's perception. This sucker needs binoculars.
Moving to position.
Let's see. Worms are purely melee, but their attack is dangerous. Yeah, I figured as much. Luckily, they seem kind of slow. As they are worms.
Neutralized.
Okay, didn't cause it to bleed. Bit of an issue.
I'm on the move.
I don't know if they're explosive.
All I need.
At least not currently.
Neutralized.
Okay. Yeah, nice part is, because Master Volume's all the way up here. That didn't work. It was worth a shot. Yeah, because Master Volume's up there, we pretty much know where everybody is. Alright. It's a shot. Let's see. Now, this character doesn't have the super run. Move here. I haven't seen any other worms, so as long as we don't approach those buildings...
Kill confirmed.
Okay, we're good. Do you want to know about the worms or find out as you play? Find out as I play. I want no spoilers on plot. Because honestly, that's what's got me here currently. I mean, the gameplay is pretty good, but as usual with these games, they tend to be a little bit repetitive. I really prefer these games when they have a massive amount of like character customization and wild shit that you can plan for and do. I like the skill tree I'm looking at, but like I feel like it should have 30, 40 things instead.
When we encounter a potential ally, we first send the Apostle to the Onceborn to check them out. But I'm gonna break protocol to say thanks. Now listen, I'll be honest with you. The Exalted is the only one who has any real answers. Tobias West may be clever and Synedrian may sound great, but only the Exalted is dealing with the world as it actually is. She can lead us out of this mess. Give us lives worth living.
I'd like to know more.
If you want to work with us, you'll still have to deal with the hierarchy. Work your way up from the Apostle to the Onceborn, to the Keeper of the Threshold, all the way up to the Synod of Yearning and the Exalted herself. That's hard work. You'll have to earn the knowledge you gain. But trust me, it'll be worth it. And if the Synod gives you trouble, let me know.
Alright, so despite everything, nobody is that injured, nor fatigued, so we're going to keep exploring these for a little while longer. Manticore 1 has encountered a weather anomaly. On an otherwise clear day, a tornado that appears to consist of some kind of greenish gas is raging across the countryside. Such anomalous phenomena are the result of the planet's gradual change into an alien environment. It would be worth studying, but there's a definite risk to our crest. Study it! Suffered 40 damage. Okay. Been a rough ride for our operatives on the Manticore 1, but the data they collected is invaluable. Planet's changing, and we need to understand how. Okay, so it's taken a smack.
Research complete.
Okay. Mindfragger Autopsy. Mindfraggers are bioweapons designed to control and possibly abduct human subjects. The creature's head detaches from the body during an attack. Ugh. Becoming permanently linked to its host. Ugh. Fortunately, killing the attached creature will remove it safely, restoring the victim to a normal state of mind. Ugh. Function mind control. Reproduction eggs. Mobility very fast. Unable to climb or jump high. Take the high ground. Weakness. Easy to kill, very vulnerable to explosives. Once attached, dispatch it with a single shot weapon in order to minimize damage to the victim.
Mind fraggers. Funny how that crude name our soldiers came up with stuck. Appropriate, I suppose. These vile creatures personify everything that makes the Pandorans so despicable. They are designed to rob us of our will, of our humanity.
I really like the voice actors they've picked. Let's see, so we can do an area scan. We'll cut some resources. Emergency repair, or let's keep exploring. We'll do a scan later. Manticore 1 arrives at the Charchamish during the Rite of Hope. Oh, at Charchamish during the Rite of Hope, which reminds the faithful to believe in a bright future. Citizens march through the haven chanting perfection is possible, praising the Exalted, the first human being approaching to approach perfection. Okay. After the ceremony, there's a feast, and the priests share some of their provisions with their operatives. After the feast, with a few beers in them, the priests are quite jolly. They share funny and sometimes graphic stories about how they used to believe the world was doomed and all the foolish things they did in their despair, but how they ultimately found hope in the Exalted. Haven leader's attitude towards Phoenix Project, and 300 food! Heck yeah! Alright. Well, we seem to be doing alright here. We have a lot of points to check out. Nothing dangerous yet, which is good. It'll be interesting once we have a larger group here to work around, and I'm assuming we're gonna have multiple manticores that I'm gonna have to manage, which might get kind of messy, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Research, by the way, we got some new things. It'll take a while. Okay, let's see. So, reverse engineering the Deceptor MG. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that going. In fact, let's put that on the top. And go back to researching these things. We're going to want more research facilities, I can guarantee it. No. Lately, the inhabitants of Ur have been struggling to produce enough food for the entire population. Despite their best efforts, the field of transubstantiation is not growing properly. Their anagnostes, who would normally find the source of the problem, is unfortunately away on a pilgrimage. They plead for our help. Sure. After a few experiments, our operatives determined that the problem lies with an unknown microorganism that's infested the haven. Its metabolic waste includes several derivatives of cinnamic acid, which inhibit growth in the fungi the disciples grow for food. A mysterious being known as the Apostle to the Onceborn, a servant of the Exalted, has passed by our base, leaving the following message. What is the nature of a human being? Can we change? Is it the fault in our souls, where it may never be reached, or is it in these broken bodies of ours? Perhaps the Phoenix Project can be a vessel of change. It's not up to this humble apostle to make such a decision, but I wish you well. May your actions please the Keeper of the Threshold. He will seek you out when you have shown your worth. It looks like we've started working our way up the hierarchy of the disciples. Okay, I don't really want to do the Symes retreat yet. Quick save. Quickly explore. Enter Synedrian, stage left, Bellamy. At the Synedrian haven of Bellamy, the situation is tense. Someone figured out that our open and democratic society would be easy to infiltrate and steal from. One of the haven's citizens tells our operatives they pretended to join us and made off with some critical research, which I assume they want to sell to another faction. The citizen sighs. I said they made off, but in truth, they didn't get very far. In fact, they're stuck in the haven. But as you can imagine, this is a strange situation. These people pretended to be our friends. They lived in Bellamy for months, all to just make a profit. Suppose old habits die hard. We could assist the Synedrian with this problem. Sure, stop a group of thieves who have stolen critical research. Alright, we got a couple of levels. Let's see. Misses point blank. Absolutely return fire. Let's see. And Humongous, still return fire. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Humongous can move pretty far. Same thing with Mrs. Point Blank. I might want to save for that new class for these characters. Let's see. Seems like they're healing in the craft, or is that them leveling up? They might heal very slowly, if even, but I think that's actually them leveling up. Because Humongous was still pretty injured previously. Could be wrong, though. Let's see. Should be fine. Because, yeah, I've got a lot of med packs just kind of sitting around as well. But yeah, I think you're kind of correct. I think it absolutely has to do with the, I think it absolutely has to do with just them leveling up, because I think their max HP goes up slowly. I wonder if there's any fun gadgets in this game. I want weird shit to screw around with. Like, I want a character with a gun who can't hurt things, but can just destroy buildings. I want a character with grappling hooks, or a tether gun, or a character that can just chuck turrets and, I want the oh shoot, what is it? Deep Rock Galactic cast. I want them to exist in this game. I know we're gonna get rocket launchers and stuff, but no, I want like a character with an acid gun or something. Like, how nuts would that be? Huh. Because boom is good. But what about dissolving buildings? I want EDF as an XCOM game. Hell yeah! How rad would that be? I've never seen anybody even, like, come close to attempting that sort of thing. And it's like, I can only imagine just how busted cool that would be.
No time to waste.
What other things could be amazing weaponry-wise? Or equipment-wise? I mean, lots.
Sprinting.
One of my favorite things in Dungeons and Dragons is the weird extra stuff that you can get your hands on and utilize over the course of a playthrough. I always will buy arms and equipment guides first and foremost because they tend to have just the most fun stuff.
Quickly.
What if they made a D&D like XCOM? The closest comparison I can come up with for you would actually be, if you've seen Wildermyth. Wildermyth is an absolutely fantastic pseudo D&D-like.
I'm going. Damn, missed.
This aim system is busted. I shouldn't have zoomed in at all.
Repositioning.
Okay, what's she got? Hey. How's this gonna work? I guess it did. We could get up here. Who is this? One problem is, no.
I'll stay behind.
We do not want him to pop out. But yeah, I would absolutely love it if there were more XCOM style games using other IPs. Holy crap, this character can just keep shooting. But yeah, if I could have more tactical RPGs, Jesus. And I thought she was supposed to have full cover, but I guess not at that angle. Well,
What's the plan?
she's in problems. Okay.
Who knows? This might work.
That ain't working. How does this? This is so stupid. The fact that this character, well crouched, I'm kind of mad. Okay, so she needs to bail. She's taking too many hits. What? No, don't. Shit. Oh, she can overwatch.
I'm on Overwatch.
That's something, at least. That person is just immortal, despite the fact that my entire team, I think, has taken a pot shot at them. I don't know how to feel about this right now. I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with how I'm handling positioning and whatnot. But they traded the old RNG system of 90% chance to hit. You know, automatic miss. They traded that out for a system that seems to be kind of what the hell? What?
My turn. I'll be okay. Zooming in.
What even? The hell are those pistols? Hephaestus 2s. Damage 50. Effective range 27.
I'm going.
I just... I have questions. Also, why can I not select these locations? Okay. I'm just running in this building. I picked to fight a little outside of my weight class. Yeah, I did. There's not a whole lot of indication what is functional weight class. What? Okay, I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna run in here.
I'm on the move.
Oh. Wait, hold up. Gun? Yeah, this absolutely is outside of my weight class, now that I'm looking at it.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, these characters are very strong. I should probably quick load because she's just hanging out now and is in extremely dire circumstances. Yeah, let's quick load back for a second because she's just gonna get lit up there by freaking laser accuracy pistols from across the map. But yeah, these are absolutely insanely strong pistols, and I want them desperately because they seem to be 100 times better than anything I'm rolling with. But holy shit, like I don't know how to feel about some of this. Indignant is the word. Let's see, can you loot? I freaking hope so. I'm not gonna aim for anything specific. I'm just gonna shoot.
Smells like trouble.
Okay. I mean, assuming I don't lose people here, and I can always pull back and do a couple of things. Man. Okay, there we go. Assuming I don't lose anybody from this, and I probably will. Maybe? If I can so much as survive this, kill these guys, get the pistols, we're just gonna run back and give all of my guys pistols. Those pistols are freaking sniper rifles. Like, not gonna lie, I think they're just straight up better snipers than any of my other guns. Which is wild. Okay. So I got that guy. What? Okay, who can you see? You really... What? What? This is what he can shoot. Can you not shoot heavy weapons over half cover? I'm pretty sure you can't shoot weapons over half cover. Alright. Seeing as this guy is effectively useless...
Let's go.
And also full health. Let's just obliterate this man.
Channel open. Targeting.
No, she's behind full cover. And she can shoot this guy, because she's actually going out around it. I think there are just certain points where it just does not detect that you can go around cover.
On my way. Confirming.
Okay, there he goes. Yeah, we're taking him out. It's just interesting. Oh, there's the gun left behind. Okay. Yeah, so we've got this on the run, and we can pick up the pistol. But I think I might give this game like a couple of days after this, just to maybe fix some of this. Because as soon as they fix these aiming problems, I think this game becomes fantastic.
Attempting to reposition.
There we go. Please be the last one. Please tell me I got the gun. Please tell me I didn't have to manually go pick it up. What?
Hi there. My name is Athena, and I'd like to thank you on behalf of Synedrion as a whole. You know, outsiders sometimes think of Synedrion as a bunch of naive, helpless people living in a big bubble, and I know we can appear that way. But the truth is, we're more like a powder keg. Trying to build a truly democratic society without hierarchies involves a lot of arguing. The terraformers want one thing, the polyphonic tendency another. Zara clashes with Nikolai, Stas tries to keep everyone calm. Every haven has a totally different set of priorities, and then something like this happens. I'm being honest about our flaws, because I think, crazily enough, the whole thing works. We've built something remarkable, given everything we've been through, and the Phoenix Project could help us really make a difference on this wretched planet. Think about it, please. We have a lot in common, and here's your payment. We believe in people being rewarded for their labor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope we can work together again.
Oh, good. Okay, so I don't actually know if the gun dropped, but we can reverse engineer it. And boy howdy, we're reverse engineering this thing immediately. Okay, so those are under construction. We took some harm, and at this point, I'm gonna say, let's go back. Okay, so everybody heals. Everything is good.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we get construction. Get some other stuff. People are still healing. Okay, the Hephaestus is still going to take a while. Let's see. Do we want to go recruit? Yeah. He's an expensive sucker, but we need people. So do I just have a new guy? Alright. Ooh, that's a nice helmet. What is he? How do we know what class they are? Oh. He just has a... It looks like a shotgun. No, it's a Gauss assault rifle. Yoink. Let's see. We gotta go manufacturing. Equipment. I guess I'll leave him with it. I want to reverse engineer it for obvious reasons. But that's okay. What do we name this guy? Because I've pulled 2 names. Yeah, it's time for Twitch to name this guy. What do we want to name him? Rookie Mike, Riled Crowd. Bubbles. Cat and Blasto ain't bad. But we're gonna have a Captain Anime, so we shouldn't do that. Okay, so we got Major Killjoy. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Bell's come to say hi for reasons. How you doing? He's feeling better. Okay, so let's go to let's go back to Major Killjoy here. Can I make this dark? Whoops, back. We want 10. And then I'm going to change away from his weird dumb mullet. Okay, hair. We'll go with that. That's a Major Killjoy hairdo if I ever saw one. And we're good. I guess I should probably level up these characters in just a second. Action point cost in the next shot with a proficient weapon is reduced by 1. Yeah, sure. Quick aim sounds kind of handy. And what's he got? All enemies within 10 tiles have their action points reduced by 2 for the next turn. Sure. And then let's keep leveling up his speed, because he is... That's the only thing that matters. Okay, we are good to go. We've got a lot to do. We've got some neat looking weapons that I want to work with. We'll start... Oh, requirements not met. Probably because I have to not have it in my inventory. Yeah, required items to start. So, as soon as we get the pistols done, researching, we'll start reverse engineering that Gauss rifle. Of course, Master Volume gets a shout. Exactly. Let's see. What is this? I want to say, okay. Oh, capacity 6, so the Manticore 1 can only carry 6 people. We can have 8 in our squad, but we cap out at 6. Good to know. Anyway, I guess with this, I think I'm going to pause here. We have a decent number of episodes, but one way or another, I'm gonna have to put this on hold until they patch this, this whole, like, shooting around cover thing, because I'm fighting the game more than my enemies, and that's an issue. And I realize I can kind of get good and work around it fairly easily. I just don't want to, because it's not fun. It's like, imagine if you were playing Dark Souls, and half the time your sword would hit the ground just because your character's swinging it stupid. And, like, sure, you kind of get used to it, and you're just like, okay, I just have a random failure rate. But that's not fun. I guess the easiest way I could describe it is, like, how it kind of... Well, no. It's not even how it worked in the old, like, Morrowind, where your character would just miss even though you're hitting them in melee. Because that was just kind of a random chance, and it's like, okay, this is fine. But, yeah, I stand by my standpoint of, like, yeah, your sword, you just swing it wrong, it hits the ground, and your character's like, whoops, I screwed that up. But the animation never changes, so you keep hitting the floor. At least with hitting the walls, like, that's kind of your fault for positioning. But hitting the ground, if you're hitting the ground with your sword, I mean, obviously it's your fault. But in this case, and in a video game's case, no, it probably is not. Unless you're doing some kind of weird VR junk. Anyway... So I guess with this, I will see you guys on the next session. We'll do more of this. I want it to be, I want it to work, I want it to be good. I just, you know. Let's overwrite 1, because that'll be the end of session 1. I want it to be good when I'm playing it, because I'm enjoying this. It just needs a little bit more. A little bit. I don't know. How'd this get through QA? That's my question.